My name is Sampatti. I work with crystals, with these crystals, in fact with energized crystals. They are slightly different than crystals as we know them. The field of awakening is an energy field stored in crystals. So we have a big field of crystals here. Each one of them carries their own frequency, their own vibration. Crystals are really beautiful people. They can store, hold, and transmit energy to us. So with the help of these crystals, we can explore all the frequencies which constitute the light body of a human being, and we can activate this light body. There are 44 frequencies. There is 21 frequencies of the color rays. This is the whole spectrum of the rainbow. And these frequencies support our being in the world, how we see the world, how we see ourselves, how we act in the outside world. And there's 13 frequencies here in the middle circle. And these frequencies are the nourishment of the spiritual heart. This is the nourishment for the longing heart. And there is 9 frequencies which are the mirror of the deepest being within ourselves. They are the nourishment for the soul. And then there is one, the standing one. It's called the pillar of consciousness. And you could imagine that this is the axis through which this whole field of energy circles and moves. The whole field, all the 44 frequencies, when they come together and they vibrate as one whole, they have the vibration of the same vibration as an enlightened human being would have. It is the frequency of enlightenment. You could call it enlightenment, you could call it bliss, you could call it fulfillment, but it is the vibration of what we as human beings, we are really longing for it. And with this field we have the opportunity to have an experience of that vibration. And once we have the experience, our system starts responding and starts moving into that direction. It is as if we remember who we really are. Each crystal, each frequency has a corresponding frequency inside our own system. And when this crystal and my frequency inside, they start talking to each other, and this crystal is waking it up slowly, slowly, gently, gently, and all of a sudden I start falling in tune with the frequency. Crystals have the property to store energy. This is what crystals are. They have immensely beautiful capacities, and they have the ability to store energy, to keep it inside themselves. And if we ask them, they can release that energy in a much more amplified way. And crystals, as they grow, they are alive, like everything else in existence is alive. And they have their own life, they have their own vibration. So when I work with a crystal, I first ask them if they are ready to let go of their own life, their own vibration, and most of the crystals are really happy to do that. And when they are empty, then I ask them if they are ready to receive the vibration of light which we use in the transmission. And so they become totally different from a normal crystal. It is as if with the energizing, their atomic structure actually changes. They become really different from normal crystals. Their body changes, their physical body changes, their light body changes. They look different and they behave in a very different way than crystals as they are originally grown. The beauty of the crystals is that you can touch it, you can hold it, you can feel it. It has a body, and with the body, our body so clearly responds. That for me is really the benefit of working with the crystals. That it becomes tangible, it becomes physical. All the subtle energies which otherwise we might not be so easily able to find them. It is nourishment. Each frequency has its own message. Each frequency is totally different from all the other frequencies. For instance, there's the frequencies who take care of the heart. These are the green ones. Then there's the frequencies which take care of our ability to fly, trust, the silence. These are the blue ones. Then there's all the pink ones. They take care of the flow of love in our life. The red ones, they create a lot of energy. Here, these are about centering. Here is finding our identity. So at different times in our lives we have different needs, and with all the 44 frequencies there is one frequency for every need we have. In the seminars, we want to experience each one of the frequencies. So mostly we start with the Buddha within, the frequency of the magenta light, which helps us to turn inward, which helps us to discover ourselves again as freshly born and gives us the opportunity to start a new life completely again and remember our divine, beautiful being. And then we experience in our own body, in our own heart, we experience all the different frequencies. So slowly, we awaken all the energies which is our inherent treasure inside. We awaken them slowly, and we do that by meditation, by invocation. We learn the art of light transmission, and we do it together in a group, so each one of us supports the other as we are growing. In the transmission of light, we always go to the place that feels good. There's many different ways of evolving. There's many different ways of evolving your personality, evolving your meditation, evolving your light bodies, and they are all very helpful. The speciality about transmission of light is that we always go to the place that feels good, where you feel comfortable, where you feel at ease. We are not going to dig into problems. We go to a place inside yourself where you feel good with yourself, where you feel comfortable, where you feel relaxed, and where you can trust. And at this place there's an opening, and when the light comes into that opening inside you, where you feel at ease, where you feel comfortable, the light can easily enter, so gently, so easily, so joyfully. And from there, it finds its place where it wants to settle. And there, it might touch places in you which you have no idea that they even exist. So in this sense, the transmission of light is very different than the therapies, which, in the therapy you work with the problem. We don't work with the problem. We work with the joy.